All right, welcome to the finish line. This is it, Module 7, the Market Insider. To really truly understand Dubai's real estate market, you've got to understand the people who build it. So in this final session, we are pulling back the curtain, going inside the boardrooms of the major players, looking at their grand strategies, and uncovering what really drives this city's incredible skyline.
And I want you to remember this quote, because this module, it's not about rules anymore. It's about power. It's about knowing who holds the influence, what their next big moves are, and frankly, why they consistently win. We're going to break down their playbooks to give you that true insider's perspective. Okay, let's dive in.
We're starting with Block 1, the Titans, and we call them that for a reason. These are the developers whose names are literally etched into the skyline. Understanding their unique DNA, that's the first step to truly mastering this market.
So let's just kick off with the big one, right? Who is the undisputed market leader in Dubai? The one name that, for all intents and purposes, is the market.
The answer is right here in this one staggering number, over 118,000. That's how many units Emaar Properties has delivered since 2002. You know, this isn't just being a market leader. This is market dominance on a truly global scale.
But here's the real insider edge. That number, it represents so much more than just units. It represents stability. I mean, when your portfolio includes the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, and Dubai Marina, you're not just a developer anymore. You're the gold standard. For investors, the Emaar name is a promise of quality and, maybe more importantly, financial security.
And this is exactly why knowing each developer's DNA is so critical. Take Omniat and Binghatti. If an investor walks in and wants a timeless, architectural masterpiece, probably with a luxury brand like Dorchester Collection attached, you instantly know that's an Omniat client. But if they're looking for a bold, modern, geometric statement with a name like Bugatti on it, well, that's Binghatti all day. Knowing this difference is what gives you that insider's edge.
And then you have Nikhil. These guys are in a league of their own. They don't just build properties, they build coastlines. As a government-owned developer, their mandate is just massive. We're talking Palm Jumeirah, the Dubai Islands. They are quite literally the masters of the waterfront.
And let's quickly round out the rest of the Titans. You've got Damak, the luxury specialist, famous for its branded residences. You have Aldar, the #1 developer in Abu Dhabi, the force behind Yas Island. And of course, Meras, the master of lifestyle, creating these incredible urban hubs like City Walk. Each has their own lane, and knowing that is key.
Okay, perfect. Now let's move on to Block 2. We're zooming out from the who to the what. We're talking about the master plans, the sheer scale and the incredible vision of what these titans create.
If you want to get a sense of the scale we're dealing with, you only need this one number: 55 million square feet. That's the size of just one community, Damac Hills 2. We're not talking about apartment buildings anymore. We're talking about entire self-sustaining cities.
So how on earth do you maintain quality at that kind of scale? Well, look at Sobahir Realty. They control everything, in-house: the design, the manufacturing of materials, and the construction. This is called vertical integration. And for an investor, it is the ultimate guarantee of quality control, from that very first sketch to the final handover.
You know, the vision for these master plans can span decades. And the perfect example is Palm Jebel Ali. It was stalled back in 2008, but Nikhil brought it back to life in 2023. This isn't just about launching a new project, it's a story of Dubai's incredible resilience, and it's a huge signal of where massive future opportunity lies. This is how you guide clients to the next big thing.
And who manages this huge real estate landscape? Well, a big piece of that puzzle is Emaar Properties. They're another government entity, and they manage a portfolio of over 55,000 units. Their entire role is ensuring the long-term stability and quality of the city's assets, making them a foundational pillar for the entire market.
Now for Block 3, the icons. This is where we look at the specific projects, the strategic partnerships, and the architectural landmarks that tell us exactly where the market is headed next.
See, as an insider, you have to watch the partnerships. In 2023, Aldar, Abu Dhabi's biggest developer, teamed up with Dubai Holding, a strategic powerhouse here in the city. This wasn't just some business deal. This was Aldar making a major, confident push into the Dubai market, backed by a local giant. That is a massive vote of confidence that you can share directly with your clients.
And developers aren't just building homes anymore. They're creating entire themed destinations. You have Azizi building communities inspired by the French Riviera and Venice. You have Soba creating these green, beautiful havens like Soba Heartland. Knowing these very specific sought-after lifestyles, that's how you match the perfect client to the perfect property.
And sometimes a single building becomes the entire brand. The Opus by Zaha Hadid, I mean, it's more than a building, it's an architectural icon. And this one project reinforces Omniat's entire identity as a creator of landmarks, a fact that instantly communicates value and prestige to any high-net-worth client.
So, let's just take a breath for a second. When you started this course, you were an observer, right? Looking in from the outside, trying to make sense of this huge, complex market. But now you know the major players, you understand their strategies, and you can identify the icons. The language of the market is now your language. Today, you leave as an insider. You have the knowledge to advise, to guide, and to lead. You are ready.
You are the authority your clients are searching for. You are the expert they deserve. The next time you look at that skyline, you won't just see towers. You'll see the strategy, the power, the vision. And that is an incredible advantage to have. The market is yours. Go take it.